Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm coming to you today with the Maul-lander. Maul-lander is basically the rise of the B-Wing, and it's just a build for X-Wing that is kind of using Keyan, Farlander, and Darth Maul. I'm actually going to do two builds today because they're different takes on different ways to run this particular ship. So we're going to start off with Ezra, because we have to have Ezra in our build if we're going to use Maul. And so we're going to use Keyan Farlander as our pilot there. I'm putting Ezra on the attack shuttle because I don't want him in the sheathipede for this particular build. But you know, you could do either, or you could even have Ezra as a crew on board somebody else's shuttle. So if you wanted to do Fenral with Ezra crew or something like that, you could do that as well. But the key here is to really look at different ways to use Maul and Keyan Farlander. So basically, if you're not familiar with the idea for the combo here, it's that when Maul is on board, Keyan Farlander doesn't need any actions ever, right? Well, he's got Maul's ability for rerolls, and he can remove a stress to focus. And if he doesn't have any stress, let's say he did a white maneuver and bumped, he can always just Maul to force a reroll. Even if he's got all hits, he can just reroll one of them anyway. If he's got all eyeballs, for example, he can just reroll one of them anyway and then remove that focus or remove that stress to turn all the rest of the eyeballs to hits. So he's got he's got it all naturally built in. But Maul allows him, in case he rolls something really bad now, to just to take a couple of stress and reroll as many dice as he wants. He'll take a stress for each one. The thing is, the only way this is bad is if he ends up rolling like 3 or more. So to mitigate that, we're going to go ahead and put Linked Battery on him. That gives him one free reroll that he doesn't have to use. You could argue that he doesn't necessarily need Linked Battery in this build, but it's just insurance because the idea is making him really good. And play around with this a little bit. Maybe Linked Battery can come off, but for right now, that's what it's running. For system, we're going to give him Collision Detector, because his only action really is going to be to barrel roll. That's pretty much the only action he's going to take. He doesn't really need to do anything else. And so let's make barrel roll just a little bit better. And for his EPT, we're going to give him Veteran Instincts. Veteran Instincts basically brings him up to a 9. And if he's going to be barrel rolling, that kind of maximizes his barrel rolling ability. So he's going to get the biggest bang for his buck out of that. Now, Ezra over here is going to be running a twin laser turret. Surprise, surprise, right? We're also going to give him Push the Limit. And we're going to also give him Chopper. Chopper will also, he can eat the Phantom title, and we can even give him a Guidance Chips, just something else for Chopper to eat. And he's got Push the Limit, so he can take an extra, he can take a Chopper action and then take a focus, something like that. So that's pretty nice. You just have to make sure you take your Chopper action first. So that only puts us up to 65 points. So we have a number of extra points that we can add to this build, and I wanted to try and get 4 ships into this particular build. You can do a couple of different things, or you can just go with one more ship, but I wanted to put 2 more ships in there, and one of them is the Sheathipede shuttle with Fenral. Now, I'll have 2 pilot skill 9s, which is always nice, right? And actually, Fenral, we might as well make him a 10, since he's a natural 9. We'll go ahead and make him a 10, and we'll give him the courier droid. Just in case. I don't. This isn't really the best. It's a 0 point droid, so it doesn't really matter. Heck, we can give him the Phantom 2 title as well. But really, the only thing we're really doing here that matters is the adaptability, and Fenral is just going to be there to provide a little extra support and to hopefully make them want to shoot at him to annoy people. And to help give Keyan Farlander some survivability is, I think, the biggest thing. Because here's a guy that's not, he's going to take a lot of damage and he's going to get hurt pretty quickly. Next thing is an AWing. We got 15 points remaining. I mean, you could go with a Z95 if you wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead and go with a Chadron refit AWing that gives me, a little more survivable bump blocker. They can go ahead and move first and, get right in the middle of things and, it gives me a 4th ship. So that's nice. And it's nice to have a blocker, especially when you have a couple of aces as well. So I've got the whole spectrum. I've got Ezra in the middle. I've got 2 9s, or a 10 and a 9. And then I've got Ezra the A-Wing as a 1. So, but the idea here is to use Keyan Farlander to be able to do everything, to maximize that shot and have maneuverability all the time. it's just a lot of fun. But I want to also take a look at the other build here that I'm going to do, and it's going to be very similar. We're going to start with Keyan Farlander again, and we are also going to run Ezra, and this is just a different take on it because we're going to run some different upgrades. And we'll run Ezra Bridger and the attack shuttle again. And again, you could do either, but I'd rather have that extra firepower from the twin laser turret. And so let's build Keyan here. We're going to put the E2. We're going to put Maul on there, so he gets. And this is about trying to make. This is a little bit more of a glass cannon build. So I am actually going to try expose on this one, and that is, if he doesn't need to barrel roll, then the next best thing is to increase his firepower. We're still going to give him linked battery. He's going to have more dice, so linked battery even makes more sense in this particular build. And we're going to give him advanced sensors, so just in case, so he'll always be able to do an action, or pretty much unless he, ends up rolling, range one shot, 5 dice, all blanks, has to maul 5 stress, and he'll have a hard time getting rid of those. But in case that does happen, we can go ahead and toss on an inspiring recruit here onto Ezra. We'll go ahead and give Ezra push the limit. So that much is nice. Now, we could do a couple different things. I could do chopper and a couple more 0 points also, but we're doing different stuff for this build. So Ezra's providing some support, and he's also got the TLT. And he's a little bit defensible because of push the limit. But the real insurance policy to keep Keyan alive, especially when he drops his agility down to 0, is we're going to go with an Azatuk with Lohiric. And Lohiric is going to be the thing that keeps him alive. So we're going to go ahead and give him adaptability. And we'll give him a courier droid. The courier droid is actually kind of nice. It works a little bit more here since he's a 5. We can place him as an 8. Although, we're going to probably keep him pretty close to Keyan. But, so not a whole lot of mystery there. We could potentially go with the Wookiee guys, Wookiee Commandos if we wanted to, and then maybe drop the Inspiring Recruit over here in favor of Chopper. Actually, let's do that. I think that'll probably be better. This way we can put the title on there and the guidance chips. And over here we'll go with the Wookiee Warriors, Wookiee Commandos. Now that brings us up to that's a little bit better. This way we've got, Yeah, we got a little bit of offense now. So we've got 3 ships that each have some offense. And with the Wookiee Commandos, you've got a little bit better offense from Lohiric. Ezra naturally has some decent offense. And Keyan Farlander has a lot of offense. So kind of glass cannon build here. Not too shabby. But let me know which one you prefer. Do you think Veteran Instincts or Exposed would work better on a Maul Keyan Farlander build? I'd like to hear what you guys think. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Let me know which one you like better in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you are a subscriber. That's all you need to do. Just subscribe and leave a comment, and you're automatically entered into the giveaway, which is for a $20 gift card to Miniature Market. You can get an expansion of your choice that way. So that will be coming up here soon. So make sure you hit the push notifications so you get the alerts, and you will find out when I make the announcement. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know which one you like better in the comments below, and have a wonderful day.